Alright guys, last time with the faulty sound, hopefully, I promise. Just, I can't save without hitting the X button, and there's more dialogue, and there may or may not be another cutscene. So I want you guys to be able to enjoy the game. I can't even tweak the settings in the game, unless yeah, I can't even go back to the title screen. So without further ado, Episode 3, Haseo just got data drained. Hopefully by now you guys are at least relatively up to snuff on the first 3 games. Okay, here we go.
Huh? What the? I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then... Damn it, I can't remember. Huh? I don't remember doing that. Reformatted? What's going on? What about my email? Reformatted? What's going on?
To the emails I go then. Not email for you. In the original 3, if you had save data from the previous game, you would get a couple of emails. I think in game 2 or 3 from characters from the first game. It was really cool.
What the hell? They're all gone.
Even the emails I got from Shino. Oh, member address is okay.
Everything's been reformatted. What the hell is going on?
Oh, now I have another email. I was just there. Ooh, Ovan.
Ovan?
Path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It's a path where you continue the world and resume your search for the truth. Let me be blunt. The latter path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you've chosen it, there will be no turning back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time when you and I will meet once again in the world. When the time comes, I will once again say this to you. Welcome to the world.
Trial? Whether or not I should quit, you should know better. I'm gonna go back to the world. I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what.
Alright, and then what I really love about this game is this is his, like, actual computer. Like, these are his bookmarks. There's little shows you can watch that are pretty cool. There's actual news articles. It's obvious he's looking for, like, tags on the world and science and technology. The world's space station. Again, this was 15 years ago. The world space station wasn't a thing yet. Yeah. But see, this is kind of what they use. They don't so much have the headset, the clunky looking headset from SAO. This is more the New York and back in a day. It's like a super jet, outdoor introverts. Like, it was really foreseeing how technology was going to affect things in our daily lives, which I really think is cool. Stuff's exploding. There's some cool things going on. If you guys want me to focus more on some of the news of the world, like, some of these things are just like normal day-to-day stuff. Death by Gaming, apparently a kid was playing a game for like 4 days straight and died. People are starting to be able to use those headsets to go to school, so they don't actually have to go home. They're using GPSs to drive their cars. Chipping kids, which is honestly a thing that's been debated a lot nowadays. So again, 15 years ago, the guys who made this game saw this crap coming. It's amazing in hindsight. Player killers and players killed. Play the game to kill other players. When asked, they'll say things like, if it's allowed in the game, then it must be okay, kind of things. Again, people are debating, well, our Crimson Versus is an online card game, so we'll get to do that, I think, in the second game is when Crimson Versus comes back. I am going through all of these because I don't want to go and get into another cutscene. PK system has been brought back, pros and cons. And then you get all of their again, just like if I was going through an older style forum online. Where can I get Olm shells? And then you get the keywords for it. So now later in the game, I will be able to go to those keywords and be able to... The world was created based on the epic poem Epitaph of Twilight, which apparently is really hard to get a hold of. If any of you guys find a place where you can actually learn exactly what the heck this is. Because I don't think it's a real thing. I think they, like... The game is based off of this epic poem that was written by a guy. Oh, I can just look at all of them. That's convenient. Gosh darn it. Seeing if there are any keywords in there. No. Just gotta... But no, I really love this. Some of the character names, like Apple Star, you will see in a lot of different places. Again, if you really want to see all of these, I'll do that. I don't mind. But I probably won't, just because that's a lot of material to read. But like Nogmung, you'll see a lot. Like, they really, I think, just came up with like 20 names, and you'll see a lot of these names a lot. Miton, Killer Whale, Miton, Masaki, Faye, Tenjin. Antonora, I think, is a name you'll see a couple of times. But usually it'll be just a random name that'll ask the question, and then you'll see a lot of the same names, Renji, Alphonse, Sagittarius, over and over and over again, like debating or doing their thing. But yes, so I will go through this. We want to know... Oh my gosh, more news? Riot Gun, but I'm sick of it. Is there a network game that you recommend? I think here people are like, there's Forbiddance, The Negotiator is a store MMO kind of thing where you run a store as you like. Somewhere in here I think somebody's like, why not try The World? And people are like, well, The World's pretty big, and I hear there's PKing and I'm not a fan, or I am a fan. Just in real life, you would do this. I'm looking for a good MMO to play that's relatively cheap and that I can play online on, say, my console. Butt rice. I'm sorry. You guys don't get that joke. There's a forum somewhere where they say that the W rice looks kind of like just a tiny little butt. So there's a guy in the forums that every time he responds to a comment Rice made, he says, hey, butt rice, and Rice just... They irk each other. It's great. Which, again, it's trolling. Before forums were as big as they are now. It's just so good. Need new microchip. Ah, no. The new M2D is the model thing. Rumors is a really good one. Tan was a guild. You'll find out that some are like conditions to activate the world quest, the Forest of Pain. You get to do the Forest of Pain as like the end game event in the third game. Like it's alluded to here, but I don't know if the third game was out yet in Japan. So you're like, ooh, what the heck's the Forest of Pain? I want to do the Forest of Pain. Players that do the Forest of Pain sometimes just quit the game because the forest is so hard. Where the character data was lost. You're kidding me. And you will see things about comatose players from playing the world in rumor boards left and right. Some of them, the guy just stopped playing. Other times it's kind of like Shino's case, where something happened and now she's in a literal coma in real life and she can't get out of the coma because of whatever put her there. And we're going to discover some of the stuff like that. Again, you could always like slow down some of these. Ooh, wait. If you're interested, here they are. Little Girl in the Hall, which is a reference to the first game of .hack 1. Little Girl in the Hall. It's a little different. Sound like a tuning fork, which we heard when we went and fought Tri-Edge. People talking about Tri-Edge being able to... recently there appears to be local rules of this board. 4 types of threads. So pretty much like if you're not doing the right kind of board thread, go someplace else. I also apparently keep track of a place where people do fan art for the world. So you can actually copy these images, downloading the wallpaper, and then you exit out. So my wife is using one I don't think I have access to yet. But because these games do Mass Effect better, and before Mass Effect did it, if you beat the first game and you go start up the second one will ask you for the data you had from your first game, which is amazing, because you will get all your items, all your money, all your gear, all your levels, which is very cool, all your wallpapers, like everything you got. Or, just like in Mass Effect, you can start... Oh, look, that's me. Was PK'd, but when that happened, someone in black and red came to help save me. Because we've seen, say I don't care about you, incredibly strong and took out the PKers like it was nothing. But he didn't come back. He didn't bring me back to life, so I had no idea if he really showed up there just to save me or not. Here's a picture of what it looks like. She actually drew me really well. I saw him too, a guy in black and red. He kind of looked like this. See, so much troll. Random exotic guy. And some of these, you'll like see pictures or hear lore about these things, and the world is just so deep. So good. I love this game so much. Chim kicking. No. Oh, no. I need to find that picture again because I didn't download it properly. Stupid me. No. Now I gotta scroll through all of it. I do want to make sure I got... Did I get that one? Okay. I got alien dude. Did I get exotic guy? Yes, okay. See, I'm having so much fun just looking at these, and these pictures are so good. Like, I really have to wonder, did they actually just go and get, like, fans of maybe the demos of the game or from the first game and say, hey, we'd like to use your fan art in the next game. Like, just, I don't know. It's just so pretty. And there's a movie player, so you can watch the cutscenes, supposedly. I think you have to actually do title demo. Meh, don't care about that. Is it gonna still mark it as new? Frick. I don't wanna. But pretty much after you beat certain, like, checkpoints of the game, they will do stuff like this. Accessories. Because I can either use the basic default background, or I can use some of these other pictures that I got. I like this one just because I like that rain with a character that looks kind of like Kite from the first game, or Tri-Edge, if you guys watched my last episode. Yay, we can finally save the game. We went from level 1 to level 2 to whatever level Demon Haseo was at. I'm assuming like 99 or whatever the cap is. And now we're back to level 1. I think. I don't remember. He reformatted, so... Yep, it says I'm level 1. And the name of the chapter is Deja Vu, so that's going to suck. And I can go back into the game, but this video is getting really long, so I think we'll stop here, because I might also be able to check on the settings and do the first 3 episodes so that I can know what I need to fix. Thank you guys for sticking with me this long. Lights out.